over 24. So either ways, our two values of g's are what? For the first one, we'll give you what? Negative
5 over 3.
or what?
Negative 7 over 4.
Negative 7 over 4. Good. Then for number 8, the value of A is what? 6. B is minus 17. C is minus 14. So, C is minus 14. So we'll be going on 8 minutes break. Anthony, is it time for break?
Yep.
So we'll be going on 8 minutes break. When we come back, we'll finish up this. This is the last, more like, I don't know if it's remaining like 1 or 2. In the last part of quadratic equation before we go into a new topic. So let's go on an 8 minutes break. Let's come back by 11:45. Let's come back by 11:45. Thank you.
Hold on. Let me grab a thing real quick.
Okay, so we should print down from the distance. Yeah. So you know how to go through that.
You will always be through that. Yeah, I know.
If they want to use these ones, they are black papers.
I'll just put it on. I think they should have paper there. I'm not worried. I think they should have paper. Make I.
Yeah, it's full. I think somebody maybe.
Okay. fẹ́ fi sórí USB kí lè fẹ́ fi USB printer. So I need soft copy kò máa print before then print.
It's so musty. Oh Lord, this one's almost the one. It literally smells like
What is that? Can you make the animal
This kind of smoothie with it, strawberry, with it, you just put small, shiny, just sprinkle on. Yeah, you don't make it like,
Like 6:30. That's fine.
I also have this calculator.
Is it? I mean, like, I have a nice calculator too, but you have been focused the whole time.
That's not yours. I own. I could show 6.
That could have been ended bad.
Right, that falls over count. So you guys like see the vision, right?
1 minute more. 1 minute more. End of our break. You can pick your snacks. Settle down.
Calm down, calm down. You are right. Calm down.
I did. It's cool. I like that. Another high cardio sport. I love sport. I was never good at it.
They take that smoothie more instead of water. Because you get water already. So
What did you say?
You, volunteer. So, how you guys feeling?
So I know they mix everything with everybody else.
I'm surprised I'm not more tired. But other than that, I feel pretty good. So.
I saw you switching to pajama pants. That seems like a bold choice.
Oh, no, I think it's hard.
I think it was like, wouldn't that coax you to sleep?
Maybe.
That was my thought.
But it's comfy. Like, you don't want to be in, like, clothes you've been sweating your whole day.
I guess it's true. I guess there's pros and cons to both.
Well, I do have another fresh clothes for tomorrow as well. I did. So once it hits 8 a.m.
That's probably a smart idea. I saw you were playing balloons. How'd it go? Great. We're off around 90. Ooh, that's pretty good. Good work. Fantastic work, gentlemen. Check in later. Maybe at like 22.
Alright, sounds good.
Let's be.
Less than a minute. Okay, so you are free to relax and take your meal and take your snacks quietly while we proceed. Is that okay? Okay, thank you. So for this, number 8, we'll be substituting the value of A, B, and C inside our formula method. So hence, we have that our n is equal to negative 17, positive negative square root of negative 17 square root square, negative 4 times 6 times negative 14 all over 2 times what? 6. Hence, n is equal to 17 plus or negative what? Everything here inside the square root to give you what? Do this operation, everything that will have inside the square root, and let me know what you'll be having. 645. 625. The square root of this will give you what? 17 positive negative 35, right? Over 12.
It's 25.
25? Okay.
Yeah. Hence, it's either for n is either 17 plus 25 over 12. It's either n is equal to this or 17 negative 25 all over 12. If this is true, then the value of n is what? If this is true, the value of n is what?
7/2.
Good.
Or negative 2/3.
Negative 2/3. You don't have to get the same thing. Good. Thumbs up if you got the same thing, please. Good. So now, we are done with quadratic equations. We are now going over to look at how to solve 2 equations simultaneously. Hence, we call it simultaneous equation. Equations. Simultaneous equation. So first, these are solving 2 simultaneous equations. 2 equations simultaneously. And we'll be starting from the basics. We'll be solving 2 equations that has 2 unknown variables. 2 unknown variables. So we are starting with 2 unknown variables. Good. So for these 2 unknown variables, we'll be solving them using 2 different methods. So the first method is elimination method. So the m and what you want to achieve is, when you are given 2 equations, you want to eliminate one variable from the 2 equations using some basic operation, either addition or what? So subtraction. Is that clear? So this is basically our n. So if you have this example, For the first one, if you are given 2x plus y equals 3, and we have x minus 3y equals 4. So, the end here is we want to eliminate one of the variables. So, which variable do you want us to eliminate? You want us to eliminate y. So, if you want to eliminate y, what do? This is first equation. Call it maybe equation star. Call this equation maybe star. So we want to eliminate this y. We multiply the first equation with the coefficient of y. Then we multiply with the coefficient of y here. This is minus 3. Then also here, you multiply this equation with the coefficient of y here also. So if we do that, that means equation 1 times minus 3 and equation 2 by times what? 1. Hence, if we do that, we have minus 3 times this, all through will give you minus 6x minus y equal to minus 3. Or you call it negative this, negative that. Okay, so hence, if we multiply one with this, we have the same thing. Hence, you have x minus 3. Wait. What did we do wrong?
Should be minus 3.
Oh, yes. We are, I have to say, yeah. This should be minus 3y. And also this should be minus 9. Is that correct?
Yeah.
We are using negative 3 to multiply everything in the first equation. So negative 3 multiplied by 2x will give you this. Negative 3 multiplied by y will give you this. And negative 3 multiplied by 3 will give you this. Hence, you have x negative 3y equal to 4. So what do? We subtract. Or we add. What do? We add. Or we subtract. Because once we subtract, we have a negative here and also negative here, which will change this to addition. Hence, you have positive, negative. It will be eliminated because what will eliminate y? Because that's our end. So, if you subtract, you have, what do you have? Negative 9, negative 4 will give what? Negative 13. Negative 13. This will give you 0, 0y. Hence, negative, is that negative 6?
Yeah.
That's negative 6. Remember we have our own negative for all the whole stuff here. This is negative 6.
Bless you.
Lots of blessings.
Curse you.
Thank you. Thank you. So, negative 6x, negative x will give you what? Bless you. Bless you. Negative 6x, negative x will give you what?
Negative 7x.
Negative 7x. Then from this, to make x the subject, you divide both sides with the coefficient. Negative 7, negative 7. Negative 7 cancel negative 7. Hence, we have our x as what? 13 over 7.
Negative will cancel negative.
Is that correct? Now, to solve for x, you substitute the value of, you solve for y, you substitute the value of x in any of the equation to equation 1 or equation 2. So hence, substitute the value of x in any equation. So if we decide to choose equation 1 from equation 1 or equation start, this is the first equation. From equation start, we have what? 2 into what? 13 over 7 plus y equals 3. Hence you have 26 over 7 plus y equals 3. Right? Hence we have 26 over 7 what take this to the side? Yeah? Hence you have y equals, that means we want to subtract both sides of the equation with what? 26 over 7. If we do that, we have 3 minus 26 over 7. Hence our y is what? Please do this basic operation, let me know what our value of y is. Negative 5 over 7. This is for if you substitute the value of x in the first equation. If we decide that we don't want to use the first equation and substitute in the second equation, so from equation star, you substitute the value of x in equation star. From this, we have x minus 3y equals 4. So instead of writing x, you now substitute the value of x, which is 13 over 7 minus 3y equals 4. Hence you have negative 3y equals 4 negative 13 over 7. Hence you have negative 3y equals what? Do this basic operation and let me know what I'll be having in the right hand side of this equation. 15 over 7. So you divide both sides with the coefficient of x, coefficient of y, I mean. If you do that, you divide this side with negative 3. Divide this side with negative 3. Hence you have negative 3 will cancel negative 3. Now this will cancel this, you have y equals negative 15 over 21. Oh, you can even decide to do the division here. 5 will cancel 3. We have 5, right? 5 divided by 3 will have 5, right? Hence, you have negative 5 over 7. So, we have gotten the value of our x and y. Now do this. Substitute the value of our, to substitute, know if we are correct, and we decide to substitute the value of our x and y inside this equation. We just need to plug them in to ascertain whether this is a balanced equation. Because whatever we are having show this balance. So if you decide to substitute the value of x and y inside this equation, in the first one you have what? You have 2 into what? X is what? 13 over 7. Y is what? Negative 5 over 7 equals 3. Hence, you here will have 26 over 7, negative 5 over 7 equals 3. Here we'll have 7 divided by 7. 1. 1 times 26, 26. Negative 7 divided by 7, 1. 1 times 5 will give you 5. Equals 3. You multiply both sides with 7. You multiply this side with 7. Also the side with what? Multiply this side with also 7. Hence 7 will cancel 7. Hence you have 25 minus 5 will give you 21. 21. 7 times 3 will give you what? 21. So for the first equation, it is balanced. That means we are correct. Let's also do that for the second equation. For the second equation, if you have x minus 3y equals 4. For x, the value of x is what? 13 over 7 minus or negative, call it negative 3 over what? Y is what? Negative 5 over 7 equal to 4. Hence, here we have 13 over 7 positive 15 over 7 equals 4. Here we have 7. 7 divided by 7. 1. 1 times 13. 13 plus 7 divided by 7. 1. 1 times this, you have 15. This is equal to 4. Hence, 13 plus 15, it will give you 28. Right? 28 divided by 4 will give you what? 28 divided by 7 will give you 4. 28, that means you have 4. There's no space here. So we have 4 equals 4. So we have a balanced equation. You can see how this mindset is working for us, how we are conceptualizing this concept of mathematical equation, balance, and what it's all about. Right? See that it's the same thing everywhere. The only thing is that sometimes some of these variables can change, but it's still the same mindset and the same rational way of thinking about all these equations. Whether you call this equation, even when you get to solution of differential equation in calculus, it's still the same thing. It's still the same thing. Rationally, you think of this, and you still have a solution. As simple as that. So let's solve another example on simultaneous equation of two unknown variables. Two unknown variables. Okay. If you have this 3x plus y equals 3. 6x plus 2y equals 4. What do we do? Which one do you want us to eliminate? And what do we do? What do we do?
So let's eliminate it.
Which one do you want us to eliminate?
Let's get rid of y.
Yeah.
You want us to get rid of y?
We're getting
Why?
You don't like it.
Why?
You don't like it.
You want us to eliminate y?
Get rid of it.
Why?
Because it'd be easy.
Why?
Because
To solve for x.
you can solve for x.
Okay. So, how do we do that? How do we accomplish this? Can you guide me?
Multiply the top equation by negative 2 and add it together.
Good. So, if you want to eliminate y, we'll be multiplying the first equation with the coefficient of y here. And we'll be multiplying this with the coefficient of y here. Hence, you have everything here. Equation 1. Call this first equation, equation 2. You multiply this by what? 2. Multiply this by 1. If we do that, we have this by 2, we have 6x plus 2y equals 6. For this, you have what? 6x.
See, this is absurd. This is not ideal. Something is wrong.
Let me check if this question is correct.
Something is about to happen. Let's see. Hence, you have plus 2y equals 4. So now we now have a solution. We have no solution to this. So we have no solution. I don't think this question is correct. So we have no solution. If you subtract, let's try to eliminate x to know if we will be having the same thing. Let's try to eliminate x. So from this first equation, we multiply with 6. Let's multiply with 6. Hence we have 18x plus 6y equals 18. Here we multiply with the coefficient of this 3, right? It will give you 18 what? X. Multiply like this, you have 6y equals what? 12. So we have no solution. So no solution. So whichever way. We have no solution. Right? So, for this, let's solve this. If you have y equals 4x. Remember, we are solving using elimination method. We are solving using elimination method. So this is elimination method. We are in elimination method. So we have y equal to 4x plus 10. That's the first equation. The second equation is y equals x minus 2.
What? No, wait, the guy's not. Am I gonna play something?
So we want to solve this simultaneously. First of all,
There's some equal to
if you want to eliminate, you have to eliminate either x or y.
So
You just plug the second equation in where y is. You set them equal to each other.
yeah.
And that's all.
So you want me to substitute the value of y in the second equation?
Yeah, so what you can do now is you can just have 4x plus 3 equal x minus 2.
Yeah, that's a different method.
But it's cool. It's cool.
You know, you have so many methods of solving this simultaneous equation. We have even matrix method. We have Cramer's rule. I've heard of Cramer's rule. You can solve this also using matrix. I've heard of it. Also using, what do you call it? Determinants. Also, so many methods, so many. Using Jacobian. Do you know Jacobian method? Jacobian. So many methods. So for now, we are dealing this with elimination method, right? So we want to make sure that we work on all these technicalities that could come up in some of these problems. So let's look at this.
Yeah.
If we want to eliminate either x or y, what do you think we should do? So what our advice at this level is, our advice, whenever you are given something like this, just find a way to return back the equation to give you this form. To be in this form, so you have coefficient x, coefficient y equals constant. Coefficient x plus coefficient y equals constant. So if you return it to that form, it will be very easy for you to work on using the elimination method. Right? So at least for now, let's do this. For now, then when we get solve higher problems, then we'll be able to do some manipulations up and down. Is that clear? So that everybody will follow along. So that everyone will follow along. So from this solution, you rearrange this. If you rearrange this, you have what? You have minus 3 equals 4x plus y. Here we have 2 equals x negative y. This should be negative y, correct? This is negative y. Is that correct? So now you have this in this form of simultaneous equation. So you have to eliminate one of them. So which one do you want us to eliminate? Is it x or y? What did y do to you? So you want us to eliminate y. What do we do?
Just subtract.
Oh, you just subtract. You don't need to do anything. Just subtract. So everything here, you just have to subtract. If you subtract, you have what? Here we have what? 0. Here we have what? 4x negative 3, negative x will give you 3x. Negative 3, negative 2 will give you 5, right? Negative 5. Thank you. So divide both sides with the coefficients. Divide this by 3. Divide this by 3. 3 will cancel 3. Hence you have x is what? Equal to 5 over 3. X is equal to what? 5 over 3. Is that clear? So now, what about to find x? To find the value of y? Substitute x in any equation. So for equation 1, if you substitute in equation 1, the first equation, for equation 1, that's the first equation. We have y equals 4 into what? Instead of writing x, you do what? You place it with what? 5 over 3.
Wait, I think it's supposed to be negative.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's negative 3. Negative 5 over 3. Thank you. 3. Y is equal to 4 times negative 5 will give you what? Negative 20 over 3 plus 3. Hence our y will give you what? Do this operation, let me know what the value of y will give. Huh? Negative 11 over 3. So this will give, if for equation 2, we substitute in equation 2, we have what? Y equals negative 5 over 3, negative 2. Is that okay? Hence, y is equal to what? Negative 11 over 3. If you simplify. Good. Okay. Please see.
So, let's try solving this using elimination method. Let's try solving this using elimination method.
So, solve the equations. So, 1, we have negative 2x. Okay, so looking at this, let's try to attempt 1, 2, and 3. Number 1, 2, and 3, let's try to pick one that will feel comfortable with. No, leave number 3. Let's pick for 1 and 2. From either number 1 or number 2, let's pick either number 1 or 2 and solve using elimination method. So we can solve this in pairs, in groups. We interact, share ideas. So let's do this in just 1 out of 2. 1 and 2. Let's solve this in 2 minutes. Are you done?
Oh, you just push it up a little.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, it's not pop. I'm saying like the song in general. Oh, okay, okay.
We have 1 more minute. We have 1 more minute.
You get it.
I still got it. I don't know. Number 2 is probably.
Okay. How many of us have done with at least one of the two? At least one of the two. Impressive. So, in number 1, what's the value of x? 15 over 7? 13 over 7. Did anyone get the
For
same
x,
thing?
I got negative 11 over 6.
Negative 11 over 6.
That's what I got. Yeah.
Yeah, ditto.
What about y?
I got 7 over 6.
7 over 6. Did another person get the same thing?
Yes.
What about number 2?
X is 0 and y is negative 1.
Did anyone get the same thing? You did. Okay. Any other person?
I'm getting that.
The same thing. Okay. Let's solve this